Kodun don walatama. Kodun don nafatama. Yeah. And the tawana ang adi horema. Gemol yoremonde. Sisa gale. Doko de si jang fase nafa. Walk and leave brother man. Taka bamba. Bile bugaliyoma. Bile bugaliyoma. Get up and you work brother. Bile bugaliyoma. Bile bugaliyoma. Bile bugaliyoma. Get up and you work so hard. Bile bugaliyoma. Bile bugaliyoma. Get up and you work brother. Bile bugaliyoma. Bile bugaliyoma. Bile bugaliyoma. Imoya hagoleya. Nande imida wonga duga sibir dekobi. I'm loben job ludul tofu neka penalty. Foot toy rek na tak waibu wawe rek na nawati. If the job younger job na people go dekeni. Wake up in the morning and if you look around you get out. Them suffer so hard, but still we not go let go. Un heaven a job door blocks and you not up. We suffer so hard, then we struggle so hard. Some people always got the blame, cause them sit in vain. Them never wanna make a fall, still them be around. Some people always got the blame, cause them sit in vain. Them never wanna make a fall, still them be around. Bile bugaliyoma, bile bugaliyoma. Get up and you work, brother. Bile bugaliyoma, bile bugaliyoma, bile bugaliyoma. I will not talk about. He's the soldier of Islam, Big Sey, the killer in your body. Rasta in the head, do my such a cutie sound. Finya paham, so my go del what feel. Shut your mouth, do my dead, cut your mind.
Okay, you can hear me. Okay, you can hear the music as well.
Yeah, I can hear the music.
Okay, good. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we live with Ebrima, not Big Sey, yeah? Greetings to you, bro.
Yeah,
so we call you Ebrima
or
we call you Big Sey?
Ebrima is fine, but
Ebrima.
yeah. some people
No,
are still
Gambians,
calling
they know
me.
you. They know you as Ebrima. They know you as Big Sey.
I know some people still calls me Big Sey though, so it's fine. Anyway. It's alright. Yeah.
I still call you Big Sey, you know, so I cannot call you Ebrima.
That's fine.
It seems so official to me, you know, so I don't like official name, you know. Ebrima, you know, it's so direct and official. But I hope you're good.
I'm all right. I'm great. Thank
You're
you.
good.
How are you?
Yeah, I think I'm perfect here. I'm perfect here. Okay. I know it's been a while, and people didn't hear from. I will use the name Big Sey for now. Then we will get Ebrima. I know for a while people didn't hear from Big Sey, and because he traveled, he is now in the UK, you know, doing music and rebranding. But tonight we're going to discuss a lot of things. But first of all, we will start with when did you travel, and from there the music in UK, then from there the rebranding process, then from there the projects of Ebrima. Then I will start with when did you actually left the Gambia? Because you left the Gambia when you were on top of the game.
Can you hear me though?
Okay, yeah, I'm hearing you. Perfect.
Right.
Yeah.
The first time I left the Gambia was 2010, I think, 2010. But then for the UK, I left the Gambia for the UK at 2012. October 16th.
2012, October 16th.
Yeah.
You left the Gambia.
Yeah.
That is when you left the Gambia for UK.
For UK, yeah.
Okay. And when you left the Gambia for UK, was the spirit of music still in you?
Obviously, that part of me leaving the Gambia was to come on, like I wanted to do engineering in music and productions. Do you understand? So, but then when I got here, I couldn't do it. I wasn't eligible for the public funds because I couldn't afford the financial
go to school and
support, or I didn't get the financial support, so I couldn't afford. So I couldn't afford to pay the bills, like to go through the course and all that. Did you get that?
Yeah, we got that, but it was kind of scratching. Can you repeat it again for the listeners to get
Yeah.
it clear? We got it, but it was shaking.
Okay, I'll say that again. What I was saying is, when I got here,
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to study computer engineering, like production and
Production,
engineering in production. Yeah,
music production.
yeah. But I wasn't eligible for the public funds,
Mm-hmm.
and I couldn't afford to pay the bills and stuff. So I started working. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
Instead of going through the course,
Mm-hmm.
I stayed and started working, like, because I was hoping
Mm-hmm.
I could save money, and then that was the mentality that I had at the time. Because I thought, you know what, I can maybe start working and save some money and see where it takes me from there.
Mhm.
But then, you know, it took me to a different turn, you know.
I get it. But one thing I didn't get: why do you left the Gambia to go and study for music production? Is it that music production in the Gambia is not good?
We don't offer those courses in the Gambia, at least not at the time. Maybe right now, maybe they are doing some kind of courses, you know, regarding music, but when I left the Gambia, we didn't have any of that in the Gambia.
It's still the same thing. Nothing has changed.
Oh, right, okay.
Nothing has changed. It's still the same thing. But I hope you were able to achieve that dream some time later.
I couldn't do it.
Mhm.
That's the honest truth. So I just kept on working and then recording instead, recording sweet music, attending shows and performing. I just got carried away, I guess. And then even when I got all the documentations that would allow me to do these studies in the UK, I still didn't do it. Do you understand? I got too comfortable, and I wish I had done it, because it's you know, I regret not doing it, to be fair.
But it's not late, you know. It's not late, you know. I think learning could never be late as long as you've written. Yeah, but I think uh, from there, not even achieving what you want to achieve, but you took another line that is recording, you know, performing. How frequent? How frequent was that in UK when you get there newly?
It was really hard. For the first couple of years, I couldn't record, I couldn't access studios. It was so hard. Do you understand? Because I didn't really know my way around the UK. I didn't know people, where they live and how things were going. So I had to sacrifice and then just focused on me, like trying to get my feet, get myself on the on. Do you know what I mean? Like I was just trying to strengthen my base. I just wanted to work and find out my way through how things are going and stuff.
I get
Yeah,
it.
it was hard.
I
It
know.
was really hard.
I know. It's never easy to get into foreign land, and you know, the first couple of months to settle is not easy. I know that.
Yeah, it was really hard.
How do you feel? Because when you left the Gambia, you were among the top artists that people talk about. The Baal Bugaliyoma was on top of the wave. It was all over the airwaves. And all of
Yeah,
a sudden you abscond and went to UK and you silent. How was that feeling to you?
it was different. It was really different because I was coming from a country where a lot of people knew me. I travel. I will go to Big Sey. I will perform. I will like feel the Big Sey youth center. I will perform within the combos. I went all the way to Wellingara, Senegal. We perform in Dakar. I was on the TV constantly. Radios were playing my songs. Like people knew me. I was having contracts and recording commercials for companies, Comium, Africell. I was having money.
It was a beautiful
Understand, through
feeling.
music. It wasn't much. Yeah, it was like that feeling, you know what I mean? You get that feeling, you get excited. You walk around the street, people know you, people recognize you, you understand? I go to Sunday Beach, people stop me on the road like, oh my God, it's Big Sey, and you know, it's a different feeling. I came to a country where no one knew me, like even the people that I stay with would look at me today, tomorrow they don't know it's the same person, you know. It's just, yeah, it's different.
I know it's crazy, and it's actually frustrating, you know, having all these privileges in the Gambia, and you left for UK, and you are like stranger in the street. There was
Yeah, yeah,
yeah, what I was saying, like you know, being having all those privileges in the Gambia, then you traveled to UK and walking in the street, nobody even know who is this guy.
that's true.
How
That's true.
frustrating was that?
Um, it wasn't really frustrating to me. It was just I kind of understand
Mhm,
it, you change environment, you change places.
mhm,
This I am in a place where I was in before,
mhm,
and it's not my birth stand that it will go that way. So I I came to town with it like easily. But I was looking forward to something bigger than that, something bigger than just walking on the street and being recognized. I was looking to like a further, like a deeper perspective of it. My view were like to understand what I can achieve here, everything that I can accomplish, you know, maybe go back home and help other people or establish or start like a firm that will help the younger generation, the upcoming artists. These were my views. This was how I was thinking. Do you know what I mean?
but it's all great. How did you met? How did you came across a studio? And what which song did you first record when you get to UK?
When I got here, the first person I got in touch with was Malang, but GSC Records, but
Yes.
yeah, he was away because he was still on the, he used to be in the army.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember, I think he was either going away to Afghanistan or he was already there. So I had to wait for him to like go and come back. But before then, I went and met up with A9. There was a Senegalese guy that once came to Gambia. He
Mm-hmm.
records his own studio. He worked with different artists, and then we kept in touch. I went to London. I
Mm-hmm.
lived in Manchester, so I had to travel to London to go and meet up with him.
Mm-hmm.
And then, you know, we did a couple of works, like 2 tracks at least. We did one and then started another one, and I had to come back to Manchester because I was only there for like overnight.
So you did a track there. What is the name of the track?
Uh, it was changes,
Changes.
changes. Yeah.
What inspired the changes from Gambia to UK, and you decided to name your first song Changes?
Yeah, it was to do with my environmental change and you know how where I came from and where I am at the time. It was just around everything that was happening around me. So I just decided to like kind of write something about it and then put it on the song.
Beautiful. Ladies and gentlemen, Big Sey right here. Now Ebrima. We will get to that Ebrima. Still now we're talking about Big Sey.
Yeah.
Okay. When you started getting into the system, working with Malang, releasing sounds, how do you feel? Being away, dropping sounds. Did you feel like Gambians were connecting to your music while you were away?
Um, because of the type of songs that I was doing in the Gambia and the link I had with the media,
Mhm,
it was pretty strong. I left a good relationship with like I connected with the audience in the Gambia. So I was on the TV constantly and on the radio stations and stuff. I even had like columns on the newspapers and stuff. So I left a very good imprint. So it would take a long time for that to just wipe out, to just go away. Do you know what I mean?
Sure, I get it.
So while I was here, I could still see my songs are still on the TV. People are still playing my songs on the radio, and people are still messaging me on Messenger and saying, "Oh yeah, I'm watching you on TV right now." Do you understand? So yeah, I think it's because of when I left from the Gambia, I was still very much relevant, and I left some good contents which are still, being celebrated or played. I'm grateful. I'm grateful.
That's great. The Chemex was actually there because the name was familiar, the face was familiar, the voice, everything was familiar. So obviously the Chemex will be there. But now, how when you get to UK, where you doing the same thing that you were doing in the Gambia, and it was a bit different because you went there, you learned how things, you learn what we were doing in the Gambia was kind of, I would say, not good, but kind of premature. I think premature would be the best word for it. Did you realize these things when you get to the UK, the gap between your musics?
In the Gambia, to be honest, we were just going to studios and, recording songs. We didn't know the real structure of music, like how to compose really. We know chorus and verse, and in every song you can see that similarity. You have the chorus and the verse, the chorus and the verse, and someone made a beat. Sometimes we take other people's beat or foreign beats. We just jump on the beat and then whatever.
Very
you understand? So yeah, this is how we used to work. We actually have very few producers who can like compose songs. I think we had Wale and Cyboy, Hakim. Pretty much that's it. Because before that we had Yolo Gate Studios and all these older people that used to be there working for Born Africans, all the older guys. But today, if you listen to those songs back then, you know exactly like, what, these songs could be better. Do you understand?
You can fill in the gaps. You can see the gaps between the songs. That is
so it's I think over time, as time passed, like we tend to upgrade, like we tend to see like, what, we could better in this area, we could better in that area, the production, the vocals, the lyrics. But yeah, at the time you could say that our songs were just, it was what it is.
That is how it is. Sometimes along the line, that is the process of life. When you get to somewhere else, in the process, you learn and you grow. You learn and grow. And still now there are things that we didn't know, but we're still learning. Later in the future, we will see some gaps that we are doing right now. So that is the process of life. I know you also have been going through the process, rebranding. That will lead us to, of course, the video that you dropped a couple of hours ago. Is that new or it's reloaded?
Which one?
The one you upload recently. I think it's today.
Today, Mbolo.
Mbolo, I'm constantly following you.
Yeah, I know,
okay.
I know.
Okay, let's. Okay, you wanna say something?
No, I'll wait for you. What was you saying?
Okay, I want to share that video. Then we talk about. Then from there we can talk about Ebrima.
Okay.
From there we can talk about Ebrima because that video entails Ebrima. Not sure.
Okay.
Okay, let's watch the video and we see Ebrima. We talk to Ebrima. Now we're talking to Big Sey. He's sipping all the way, talking to.
No. Whoa. Mbolo, mama idole mbolo. Mbolo, my darling. Mbolo moi dole. Moi dole. Moi dole. Mbolo moi dole. Li kenn di ñoo di ñaara ko man pour ñepp mu na go bi na sédalé am bayyi hulo bi he ak bañ pul wala njaago bi ñepp don kal brother skipper na watani supa ñu bañ ko ñu duga ñu am li ñu bëgga kas leave learn boole ci gore de bi dafa gaawute amatut xale whatever you earn is what you deserve your deeds today suba mom ngay amé with some sympathy yow ñoo tane give them the love bul bañ bul kale am denkaane la yow bu ci bëgge sédalé mag ñi nga me ci gëne until we'll do this ñun duñ dem Gambia ñun duñ dem bolo li mooy doole bolo bolo moom mooy doole bolo bolo moom mooy doole bolo bolo mooy doole Moi dole, bolo moi dole. Suñu mbolo dina mana ba, Gambia dina macha dem. Lolo idole. Together we are strong and we'll be fine. Lolo idole. Suñu mbolo dina mana ba, Gambia dina macha dem. Lolo idole. Together we are strong, we'll be fine. Lolo my dole, bolo, li my dole, bolo, bolo, mom my dole, bolo, my dole, bolo, my dole. Bolo moi dole li kenn di ñoo di ñaara ko man pour ñepp mu na go bi na sédalé am bayyi hulo bi he ak bañ pul wala njaago bi ñepp don kal brother skipper na watani supa ñu bañ ko ñu duga ñu am li ñu bëgga kas leave learn boole ci gore de bi dafa gaawute amatut xale whatever you earn is what you deserve your deeds today suba mom ngay amé with some sympathy yow ñoo tane give them the love bull.
Yeah.
Oh, it seems like the connection don't want us to talk about Ebrima. We have already talked about Big Sey. Okay, that was before the connection went off. We were playing a video. That was a very powerful video, and that video and that sound, I'm kind of confused whether this is still Big Sey of Baal Bugalu Yomba, or this is the revived Big Sey. So in that part, I'm just kind of confused because I'm still having that Big Sey of Baal Bugalu Yomba, but I still want to believe it's been modernized, it's been changed. But thank God you're here. You shed light on my confusedness.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, are you talking about the song before the connection went off? Mbolo?
Yes, Mbolo.
Okay.
Seeing the visual, let's start with the visual and the song. The whole song. It seems like it's kind of different from, Big Sey. I know that was when you went to UK and you came back to the Gambia again. There were a lot of things that changed in between. As you said it, in the process you learn, you improve. I know a lot of things has changed to you when you were doing that actual song. Okay, let's start with this. Who did the song? I'll get there bit by bit.
Okay, the song was produced by Cyboy. Cyboy produced the song.
Cyboy.
Yeah.
Okay, you came to the Gambia and did the song, or you were there, you did your part and sent it to Cyboy?
Exactly. I was here.
Okay.
And I kind of, I like composing. Like, when my songs, I kind of give you the ideas of what I want to
the concept.
you understand?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, but he's a great producer, you know, he's great.
Mm-hmm.
And then I had to like kind of send him the verse and the vocals.
Mm-hmm.
So he created the beats on top of it, and then you know he did it work. He's crazy.
Everybody knows Cyboy is crazy. So you were there, and you did your part and sent it to him, and Cyboy also did his part.
Yeah.
And it became this way.
Yeah.
Perfect. What about the visuals? Who came up with the concept?
I did the visuals in the Gambia, actually.
In the Gambia. Who came up with the concept? It seems like you're trying to manifest Gambia, our culture. Because I'm seeing Lamin Lodge, I'm seeing some local backgrounds in that video.
Yeah. So I came to the Gambia, and then it was shot in the Gambia. It was like pretty quick. It wasn't like really. It was a bit rushed. Do you understand? We got there. The whole thing took us like a day. We shot the whole video within a day.
Within a day.
Yeah. Oh. We kind of. You can see on the video. One of the models is my sister, my blood sister, same mom and dad. Mm-hmm. And then we've got the other girls from Pipeline, I think, for Java. We rang them, and then we meet up at traffic lights. Mm-hmm. We drove to London Lodge, and then the whole video was shot on a day.
I hope you were not in rush just to get back to UK.
No. At the time, I didn't have time. Like, we shot the video, and I was still there for like a week, I think. Yeah, it was alright, you know.
Okay.
I wanted that localness to reflect on the video, because I don't want it to look any modern or anything. I want it to be African and talk about different tribes coming together. The song was inspired by all the differences that were going on in the Gambia at the time. You know, like different tribes, different political views, different ways. So there was a lot of talks going on. So at this, I was like, you know what? Now is the time to like kind of come up with a song like this, and then just put people together, make sure we all like kind of reflect on, think about what's our purpose in life, instead of just fighting based on gender, race, inequality for political views or whatsoever. Do you know what I mean?
I think that was actually pictured, because if you watch the video, that is what you actually saw: the locality of Gambians trying to come together, and the words are powerful. The words are actually powerful. Yeah. Now let's get to Ebrima. I know it's very hard for some artists to just wake up one day and say, okay, now I decided to rebrand myself. It's no more Big Sey. You can call me Ebrima. I just want to get to your processing of this whole thing, rebranding your name from Big Sey to Ebrima, and what even led to the rebranding?
Right, it was pretty easy, you know. The whole Big Sey thing, I just thought at the time when the name came up and all, I was young, I was like younger, and then it came while I was in high school, like Gambia High School. So they used to call me Small C, like Little C and all that. And then that's how the Big Sey came about. And actually growing up, I realized, you know what, if you want to have your websites and your emails and everything have to reflect onto your name, to make it easier for fans to just connect and link and, you know, go on whatever website they want to go on to, like to search you, it's easier to just actually put your name on. It gives the fans an easier access to just get to see you wherever they're trying to search you. Do you know what I mean? I just decided, you know what, I'll just go with my name. And then while I set up the pages like Twitter, Instagram, if you go on Instagram, you search Ebrima's Music _ that's me. Do you understand? You go on Facebook, Ebrima, that's my name. You get me straight away. You go on YouTube, Ebrima, that's me. It's easier. You know, it was just an easy access for the fans.
I think that actually worked, because when I was getting to your music, earlier today, I typed Ebrima, and when I typed Ebrima, it's only one Ebrima that came top on YouTube. So I understand the process of rebranding from Big Sey to to Ebrima. I think it actually worked when it comes to the internet side of it, because today I saw it myself. It's only Big Sey that
that's what happened.
Ebrima that came on top.
Straight away.
Okay, but
it was easy, didn't it?
Another part also, the difficult part of it. I don't know whether you thought of it. There were a lot of people that connect to you as Big Sey. How was it like to get these people to get used to Ebrima instead of Big Sey?
Well, it's a process. You understand? Sometimes it might take a lifetime for others, because not everyone would watch this video, not everyone would see these interviews, and I will do a lot more interviews to like kind of clear the transition from coming from Big Sey to Ebrima. Do you understand? And not everyone would get the chance to see these interviews. So what will happen is, if I just want to think about that, if I want that to weigh on my head, I will never rebrand. I will just be living in the fear of rebranding myself. But you're
going to lose some people along the way. But
yeah.
I think the bold step has.
You have to accept.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, you have to accept the consequences and then go with it. So eventually, in the end, people will come on board and they will get it.
Get it. Yeah. I think slowly, but now people are getting used to the Ebrima, because I think now people like me, I'm familiar with it, and I know there are a lot of people like me outside, and I know you are releasing visuals, you are releasing audios, and people will get to connect from the Big Sey to the Ebrima, and see the gap, because I have already seen the gap between Ebrima and Big Sey. That is a total difference.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly.
It seems like our time has just elapsed. I'm just pushing in for us to elapse some things.
Yeah.
But how is COVID-19 with you in UK as a musician?
Well, it didn't really affect me financially, to be fair. Maybe it did a little bit, because I used to we perform weekends. Do you understand? People organize events and then we perform weekend. I remember just before the COVID-19, I had some offers from Birmingham and from Nottingham. I was meant to do their cultural weekends. So we organize cultural weeks every year, and people will book artists to come and perform for them. And I already spoke to 2 promoters regarding events, but we had to postpone them and cancel them due to the COVID-19. So it did affect us. But what I'm trying to say is, for me, this whole thing is affecting the whole world globally. It's a pandemic issue. Do you understand? So I think at the minute we just have to go through it and then see. We have to experience it in a whole, and then just let it pan out the way it pan out, whatever.
We will overcome it. We will pray and we will overcome it, surely. You know what I'm saying? I think our frontline workers, they have been doing splendid work when it comes to trying to make sure we are safe. I think we are safe in the Gambia. I think you are safe there. So surely we will get to the meeting point.
Yeah.
Finally, what is your word for the Gambian people, and how soon should we expect you in the Gambia when the COVID-19 elapses?
Actually, I was meant to be there right now, because Masterfoe were on Tobaske, but due to this COVID-19 and yeah, I didn't want to do that. That's what I didn't want to do, so I had to stay here.
Okay, quarantine, boy.
Yeah. But what I would say is, it's a sad situation for me. I might have a different view from the majority, but for me, it's so unfair to see a lot of people going through this, like losing their lives and getting financially crippled by something that they have no control over. Like they can't do nothing about it.
It's really sad.
I just wish this can just get over with, and then let the people back to their lives and then move on. Do you understand?
Sure.
Yeah.
Final word to the Gambians, and we sign out, and we sit and wait for COVID-19 if it ends and we see each other in the Gambia. Are you getting me?
Yeah, I want to say, first of all, I want to say thank you so much for the 360 show and the whole team. I want to say thank you to every one of you, because you guys are doing a great job. You guys have been a link between Gambia and the foreign, the diaspora. People follow your page a lot. You might not know it, but your interviews and your shows and the updates that you guys are doing is helping us a lot. We are getting to know what's happening in the Gambia, music industry, news, and everything that is going on. And we are so grateful. Personally, me, I want to say a big thank you to you and your whole team. And thank you so much for giving me the opportunity to be on this platform today. And I hope we can do this again. And thanks a lot. I want to thank the fans. I want to thank the fans. I want to thank the producers. I want to thank Malang Fati. I want to thank Singate Rise. He's a great artist, and he's just released an album.
Big up to you, Singate. Big up to you, Malang.
Shy Boy Entertainment, Sertijan, SBS. I want to say thank you to everyone involved in the Gambian music industry, and I love you all. Thank you so much.
Bless up, bro. Bless up. This platform is always yours. You know what I'm saying? I think we'll be doing this frequently to talk to you, to see what is happening at the end, because if you see, it's all part of our industry. Whether you are far, you are here.
Yeah.
It's all one Gambia. So we need to connect what is in the diaspora for us, for the Gambians inside Gambia, to get to feel the chemex of what our brothers are doing outside. I think it's a pleasure to have you, to spare your little time and talk to us and the 360 citizens what is happening there. Bless up, peace and love all the time.
The pleasure is mine. Thank you.
Peace, bro.
Respect.